WWF No Mercy, live on pay-per-view.
Earlier this year, WWF hosted a No Mercy pay-per-view in the United Kingdom. That had to be a weird conversation. My friends, we are in October. Give me pay-per-view names. How about we do No Mercy? But we already did a No Mercy a few months. We're doing No Mercy again, damn it! Boy, I would not want to be in the crowd during this day and age, mostly because I can't see shit with all the signs blocking every last view of the action. My god, either the Godfather is one tall-ass guy, or that is one tiny-ass entrance into the arena for the wrestlers. Jerry Lawler saw the Godfather's hose well before they ever actually appeared on the stage. Previously on WWF. That series of signs could be miscommunicated as saying Ho Train, but also saying Hot Rain at the same time. Personally, I would not want to be around extremely hot rain.
Viscera needs to be wearing a license plate.
How interesting that Jerry Lawler requests that Viscera wear a license plate due to his size, but not the Big Show, who's way bigger.
I'm gonna get down here so I make sure you understand.
The Godfather believes that getting on your knees and speaking English somehow qualifies as a different language. What happens if I speak English while upside down? Am I speaking to the upside down gods?
WWF title showdown.
The Godfather and Mideon have literally locked up only once, and you're already talking about something else entirely? Jim Ross must be bored in the first 5 minutes.
In Ohio, Austin's gonna have no mercy.
I got a bad feeling that we're going to be hearing a lot of No Mercy puns throughout this night. It's the commentator's way of showing no mercy on the future WWF center.
No, wait a minute. He's getting derailed.
Honestly, the Godfather was the asshole for letting the hose exit the same way that Viscera did. Should have sent the hose on the other side of the ring.
Hey, ref, how about turning around?
The referee somehow didn't hear or feel the impact of Viscera slamming the Godfather into the ring apron.
That's put by the Godfather and...
Even with the referee distracted, Mideon's shoulder was off the ground thanks to the Godfather's foot getting in the way.
Oh, big clothesline from the Godfather.
This asshole on the stairs literally ran down from his seat just to pose like a fucking idiot, making sure he was on camera first. Sober up, kid.
Second thought.
It's a good thing Godfather moved out of the way, otherwise Mideon would have looked like a stupid dumbass being okay with getting intentionally disqualified just so Viscera could hit Godfather again. Alright, seeing Tim White dance with a hose was funny to watch. He practically gave up and said, what the hell.
Well, Triple H, with that said, you angered a lot of people on SmackDown.
Triple H literally just went through how he intentionally pissed everyone off on SmackDown for a whole minute, and then Michael Cole brings up how much he pissed everyone off on SmackDown. Surprise Hunter didn't respond with, yeah, no shit. That's what I just said, you idiot.
Defending the Women's Championship against the Fabulous Moolah.
This match exists. Obviously, the Fabulous Moolah is full of controversy, the likes of which I will not reference in this video, but perhaps one of the most controversial things done here was WWF allowing her to become the Women's Champion at her old age. I suppose Moolah was the first example in a sad, long history of the company allowing old legends to dethrone the current talent for nostalgic purposes. You can already see the anger and fury in Ivory's face as she's on her way to the ring, knowing full well she has to lose her championship in only 3 minutes to the Fabulous Moolah.
Fabulous Moolah. There's a cover. Moolah kicks out at 1.
The Fabulous Moolah actually kicked out at 2, but go ahead.
Nobody there.
Well, technically the Fabulous Moolah was able to land on Ivory's ass, who completely no-sold it. I'd be angry knowing I had to drop my championship on this night, but I'd at least sell the act. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Now Ivory, the drop kick.
That one moment when Mae Young took more extreme bumps on the outside of the ring than Moolah, who's actually a participant. Also, now that I look at it, why couldn't they have let Mae Young be the one to challenge Ivory instead of the Fabulous Moolah? Especially since Mae could clearly take a hell of a beating, as will be shown in later years by the Dudley Boys.
Oh, good lord.
Alright, I'm just gonna say it. Props to Mae Young on being able to take a hell of a beating when she's nearing 80 years of age and getting up for more. She's one tough, whatever the word I'm looking for is.
Roll up. Look, no, she got it.
Ivory clearly got her shoulder up on several occasions, which was completely ignored. Historic as it is for the Fabulous Moolah to win the Women's Championship at age 76, it was still stupid. Matter of fact, I will up the score by an additional 76 sins. Oh yeah, time for the WWF Championship match after 2 backstage segments of build-up. Oh, that's right, we're just getting started here. My bad.
They haven't had a lot to cheer about with the Indians and the Browns.
Jerry Lawler would be great at CinemaSins 2 expansion.
And certainly
The New Age Outlaws performed their entrance, said their catchphrases, and got the crowd ready to go for their match. So naturally, the logical thing to do is show yet another freaking flashback. Also, this match was originally going to be the Holly Cousins challenging the New Age Outlaws for the Tag Team Championship, but instead, they cost the team the titles by making them lose to the Rock and Sock Connection, which in turn destroyed the Holly's chances of challenging the titles. What a bunch of idiots. Pre-match assault.
this is what they talk about when they say kicking the...
The referee calls for the bell to ring to start the match, then immediately leaves the ring to deal with Billy Gunn and Hardcore Holly, instead of the 2 legal competitors already in the ring.
The Hollies weigh nearly 800 pounds.
And to this day, I still don't get what the point of Hardcore and Crash Holly claiming to be allegedly 800 pounds was supposed to be. Guarantee the answer is just as bullshit as it sounds.
Press with the Hollies. They are really hardcore.
Haha, fuck you. Fuck you. with the puns. These puns are not hardcore, they're just gonna crash every time. I mean, fuck!
To cover. 1, 2.
The referee wasn't counting so fast earlier in this match, but now he is. Because reasons. It's always because reasons.
You ever seen a 400-pounder move that fast?
What's more annoying than the Holly cousins claiming to be over 800 pounds combined? Jerry Lawler constantly referencing it. I'm this close to smacking my head on my brand new desk.
3 count didn't go down. Let me take my word on it.
Wait, what? Crash Holly clearly never tagged himself in and the referee never saw anything, so why isn't he demanding Crash to return to the apron? Instead, he's cluelessly questioning if Hardcore tagged out and practically said, understandable, have a nice day.
That should be all right there. 1, 2.
Road Dogg is unintentionally being a dick to his own partner by hanging out inside the ring while Billy Gunn is trying to win the match.
He's first. The Outlaws didn't bring the chair in the ring.
Jim Ross doesn't understand that it doesn't matter who brings a chair into the ring, but rather who used it to warrant the disqualification. Jeff Jarrett puts the term using everything except the kitchen sink into literal use here for this good housekeeping match at China.
Everything will be legal to use in this Intercontinental title match.
Well, technically not everything will be allowed to use in this match, as the rules state that household items are the only legal weapons, as Jeff Jarrett discovers the hard way soon. The fuck is a bunch of bananas gonna do to help either person become the Intercontinental Champion? Might increase their nutrition, but the fuck? Knowing how extremely unstable ironing boards are, I'm surprised it's still standing after the many moves connected in this match.
Banana.
Well done, China. You just gave Jeff more strength and nutrition by shoving the banana in his mouth.
I think she's trying to make a banana split.
Fuck off with the puns!
Miss Kitty.
Shockingly enough, Miss Kitty still chooses to hang out with China and dress like her after being humiliated like that.
And finally, China off the ropes.
I'm throwing in another 15 cents because this is bullshit. There are no disqualifications or countouts in this good housekeeping match, yet Jeff is supposed to let go of the figure 4 leg lock because China reached the ropes. Explain how that works, please. Wow, using tongs to grasp Jeff's Jarrett's. That's totally original. What the hell was Teddy Long even doing in the corner anyway? He was just standing around waiting to get hit. Teddy Long criticizes Jeff Jarrett for using the Intercontinental title, a non-household item, as a weapon in this match now, but did absolutely nothing when he clearly saw Jeff use it in the first place. He even counted the pin and awarded him the victory. I gotta remove 10 cents as a congratulations to China for making history as the first, and so far only, female to win the Intercontinental Championship. It was awesome to see that for sure. I can't be the only one who thinks seeing the British Bulldog wrestle in jeans looks wrong, right? Okay, that's a funny sign. Gotta love it when humor by the fans is actually done right around here.
How about the WWF Tag Team title?
The Rock is half of the WWF Tag Team Champions, but doesn't have the belt with him to the ring. It somehow hasn't dawned on Jerry Lawler that Rock doesn't particularly care for his team with Mankind. Also, this is a sad and true fact. In this era, the tag team titles were treated like some future 24/7 championship. Look at those reigns. A team would be lucky to be champions for 2 freaking weeks before losing it to someone else who'd then lose it the next night.
The World Wrestling Federation.
Something I forgot to note on. Throughout this entire event, the opening video package for No Mercy is literally playing in a loop on the screens in the background. Guarantee at least one fan was watching it the whole night and memorized every last frame by frame.
And the Bulldog.
Okay, I'm throwing in another 20 cents. The British Bulldog hit The Rock with the chair in full view of the referee's eyes and did not get disqualified for that. And I double-checked. This is not a no disqualification match either, so what the fuck just happened?
Oh, yeah, the Rock.
The Rock already had his hands on the announce table before he could ever collapse into it, which takes away any chances of making an impact look believable.
Done the arena tonight for No Mercy.
What the fuck was that supposed to be?
Oh my! Big time.
Either The Rock fell back too early on the neckbreaker, or the British Bulldog fell back too late. Either way, I'm the winner here because I get to add this in.
How are they going to climb the ladder? Can you show me how?
This entire sequence of Jerry Lawler being an absolute pervert to Terry Runnels, and since he's literally asking Terry how the wrestlers are supposed to climb a ladder, I'm shocked Terry hasn't caught on with this.
Arrival of Edge and Christian.
Nearly 30 seconds of scanning the crowd for Edge and Christian, only to reveal they never showed up until the cameras found them. Were they in the concession stands again and Mr. Q? Christian, Edge, and the Hardy Boys haven't even done a single thing, and I'm already going to take off 5 cents because this is the first ever tag team ladders match in WWF history.
To climb the ladders and
Damn, only 10 seconds into the match and the ropes have already malfunctioned. How did Matt Hardy get stuck on the ropes like that?
pretty well taking.
Christian and Edge have hardly done any sort of offense on the Hardy Boys and choose to take their sweet-ass time approaching the ladders.
The ref doing with Gangrel. Oh.
Now, tell me, what was the point of ejecting Gangrel from the arena? All he did was grab a ladder, and there are no rules in this match. How is any of this illegal? Why is this night full of referees being complete fucking idiots? I was about to place the first ladder and introduce is too small to reach the prize cliche, but sadly every one of these ladders are that small. You'd have to be standing on your tippy toes at the very last step in order to reach the bag of money.
And jerked off by Jeff Hardy.
Ha! Giggity!
Where in the world is that shot from?
Judging by Jerry Lawler's stunned reaction, I guess this event is the historic debut of the ceiling cam, and we all know what was born from that on my channel.
Jeff Hardy. Leapfrog.
Given this was the first ever tag team ladders match and the first time the audience got to glimpse the Hardy Boys and what they do with ladders, I can't help but get chills at this. My god, the crowd had to have been stunned.
Uh-oh. What happened? Look at that!
Well, holy shit, this isn't even the best ladders match between these two teams, and it's still full of insane moments and perfectly timed moves. Christian and Edge are dicks to Matt's Hardys.
What's this?
Christian and Edge are dicks to Matt's Hardys. After all these nutshots, an entire Hardy family was surprisingly able to be conceived.
Edge trying to get to the top and grab that sack.
Jim Ross really needs to hear himself when he's describing certain events going on in this match, don't you agree? He's just asking for me to do another giggity sin.
It's about Terry.
Jerry Lawler is trying to continue his charade of being a pervert about Terry Runnels. Meanwhile, I'm trying to enjoy this awesome ladders match. Keep it down. And your voice, too.
Look at this! Oh!
This maneuver causes a bad injury in later years, but this has to be one of the most creative moves Jeff Hardy has ever utilized in this type of match.
Matt Hardy's got the money!
That's Jeff Hardy, you fucking idiot! I could give a pass if Jim Ross mixed up Christian with Edge because of the matching hairstyles, but Jeff is the only Hardy brother with multicolored hair.
He got it! Oh!
Not Matt Hardy risked potential serious damage by landing near the dangerous ropes after jumping out the ladder with the money. Although I'm taking off another 10 sins as a sign of respect for these two young teams setting an example for future crazy daredevils who compete in ladder matches, it all truly begun here. No disrespect to Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon. 3 minutes of Mankind trying to locate The Rock and talking to Val Venus while the ladder is on the toilet. This match between Mankind and Val Venus exists all because Mankind mistook Val on the toilet for The Rock. That's literally it. Much as I'm a big fan of The Rock, we already seen him compete earlier and we're about to go through an impromptu match. We don't need yet another impromptu moment for this event. But apparently, we do.
What the rock?
Literally a full minute later, he completes his catchphrase.
Hey, look at this!
Sure, Triple H, attack The Rock with your sledgehammer. That totally won't come back to bite you in the ass in the future.
Where's Mankind?
Because Mankind was checking in on The Rock's condition, it took nearly 2 minutes for him to actually appear on the entrance ramp. Everyone seems to be taking forever around here.
But you're messing with his money now! Oh!
That technically qualifies as a low blow, so why isn't Teddy Long disqualifying Mankind for that? I swear Mankind better not win, then Teddy Long reverses the decision after that idiotic situation from the Good Housekeeping match.
Mankind looking to get...
This match is a lot more perverted than I first thought. I'm getting pretty uncomfortable with this show, not gonna lie.
I've heard what women say when they see Mankind naked.
I don't know how Jerry Lawler managed to get that sort of crazy information, nor do I want to find out how.
Ask Val to have a seat!
Pretty much every match is a secret no disqualification match, isn't it? My head is honestly close to bursting from all this frustration.
Oh, wait a minute!
Oh, now the referee cares about wrestlers using weapons? Make up your fucking mind! Jesus!
Going on instinct? No!
The New Age Outlaws got disqualified earlier for smacking their opponent onto a chair, but when Val Venus does it, no one calls for the disqualification. Fuck it, 100 more sins. WWF can't seem to make up their minds on anything in 1999.
Coward!
Apparently rolling out of the way to prevent yourself from getting hit with a wrestler's finisher qualifies as cowardice. Coming up next is a 4 corners elimination match where the winner will... Actually, nothing happens from this. It just exists because we needed to fill the time again.
Match, so there will be no partners.
Jim Ross says that there will be no partners in this match, even though the concept of this 4 corners match involves tagging, which I still don't get how that even makes sense if it's every man for himself in the end.
2 men will start, 2 men will stand on the apron.
But I thought you just said there will be no partners. Now you're saying there are partners? Maybe this event is called No Mercy because WWF intended to show no mercy on my brain.
Well, you're right. Every man for himself.
Oh, great. After the incompetence of referees, now I gotta deal with reminders of how this match is every man for himself. Why did I choose this event to sin?
Again, Farouk. Again, that's legal.
Kane reacted way too late from Farouk's punch.
It's Farouk and Bradshaw. What? Look at this.
Well, at least I can remove a sin because the Acolytes did not even hesitate to attack each other once they realized they were the 2 legal wrestlers. Team when necessary, but don't hold back if it comes down to the 2 of us.
Look at Kane now, stepping over.
Alright, the way Kane broke up the pinfall by stepping over the ropes and dropping his foot on Bradshaw's head was funny to watch. Maybe this isn't so bad after all. Although I'm putting that sin back because what's the point of breaking up a pinfall if it's every man for himself anyway? These difficult rules are giving me yet another headache.
Kane and Kane tags in.
You know, Kane didn't have to drag X-Pac in the corner to tag him. If he was capable of grabbing X-Pac, then he was obviously capable of tagging himself in.
With a one-arm choke slam.
Bradshaw's shoulder was clearly off the canvas throughout this entire pinfall, which is once again ignored by incompetent referees. What the fuck is going on here?
Bend himself here. Yes!
Given the poor timing of the X Factor, I'm actually shocked that was enough for X-Pac to defeat Farouk and win the match. I can't be the only one who thinks Triple H is in the corner of this graphic while Stone Cold Steve Austin is practically taking up almost the whole space. And Hunter is the WWF champion too. Vince McMahon told Triple H that he made this match a no-holds-barred match, which means anything goes. Yet he takes away the sledgehammer, a perfectly legal weapon to utilize. Nobody can make up their mind around here.
Oh, well and good.
Thank you. Damn it, guys, I told you to clean up the ice water just on the very case that anyone was going to end up over here. Now look what happened. One of the coolest things about these no-holds-barred matches are the wrestlers fighting amongst the fans to the point where they're literally drowned from sight. It can get annoying, but as long as you got a glimpse of what's going on, it's cool.
That means there's no disqualifications.
No shit, Sherlock. The replay of Stone Cold Steve Austin swinging the camera from the view of said camera was a great and hilarious shot.
Can't argue with that, JR.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is a dick to Hunter's Hearst Helmsley's.
You idiot!
The referee gets knocked over at the crucial point of the match cliche, and with the way Mike Chioda was positioned preparing to jump, he practically gave it away.
The referee.
It takes nearly half the match before Hunter and Steve actually enter the ring to try and get the match won. Hilariously enough, the referee is the poor soul that didn't make it.
Disqualified here, so I can save his time.
Gotta commend Earl Hebner for shoving Hunter back when the latter pushed him in anger. You don't fuck with the mighty Earl Hebner.
Remember, there's no disqualifications.
I swear to God, if I have to hear the commentators state how this match has no disqualifications one more time, I'm gonna quit this job, come back a second later, and forget I even did that.
Right there. Off the hook of the leg. Just, there's two.
Hunter failed to pin Steve Austin the first time, then chose to pin him 4 more times. Like that's gonna do anything. Name me one time where somebody actually won on the 4th pin after failing the first 3 times. I'll wait. Earlier, Vince McMahon confiscated Hunter's sledgehammer. Did he secretly hand it over to The Rock backstage or something? Considering The Rock was the one who caused Steve Austin to lose with that sledgehammer shot, even by accident, victory due to outside interference is always a sin. What? We're not done yet?